Okay.
And Facebook. Dobra. Guys, please let me know if the page on Facebook is running.
Okay, let me see.
I've heard this recording.
Yeah, it's recording. Yeah, for sure. Yes, but I need to know what about. I think yes, we are on. Yeah, we are online. So, guys, for sure. Yes, but I need to know what about. I think yes. Yeah. Give me a second because I can hear my voice twice.
Leszka przebija.
Here. Leszka przebija. Guys, few words in Polish language, and after that I give you the power of this meeting. And like we said before, Roberto, you are first with your Ingenio distillery.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah,
and you, Pedro, will be the second with your Alba. Yeah, am I right?
Yes,
and Leszek, the next step will be your place with the rest of samples for tonight. So first I introduce you in Polish language because mainly we have Polish audience here, I think. Yeah. Więc witam serdecznie. Po dłuższej przerwie tak naprawdę z degustacjami spowodowanej głównie mocno wyczerpującą aktywnością festiwalową, którą doświadczałem pomiędzy kwietniem a czerwcem, więc tak naprawdę przestrzeni na dodatkowe aktywności sobie zostawiłem prawie zero. Więc tak naprawdę po tej przerwie pierwszy raz spotykamy się teraz na degustacji brazylijskich producentów. Gościem specjalnym zawsze przemiło przeze mnie widzianym jest Leszek Wędzicha, który no już ładnych, nie wiem, z 10 lat temu wprowadził mnie w świat kaszasy, której do tamtej pory ja byłem przekonany, że nie lubię, że to jest kompletnie nie mój destylat. Zresztą to była ta sama bardzo zbliżona historia do tej, gdy zaczynałem odkrywać rumy, gdzie też znałem tylko te trzy najbardziej znane, popularne marki i one mi tak nie smakowały, zresztą mi smakują do dziś, że uznałem, że kategoria rumów nie jest dla mnie i dopiero mi ją wtedy pokazano. I to samo jak ja powiedziałem Leszkowi, który zapraszał mnie wtedy do Wrocławia, do Blackbird na degustację. Powiedziałem mu, że nie lubię kaszasy. Ten zapytał w sumie, jaką kaszasę piłem. Powiedziałem mu, że tam taką bardzo popularną, 51, tak? Więc on mówi, a ty gówno wiesz o kaszasa, zapraszam, tak? No i rzeczywiście autentycznie tak było. Pojechałem i to był moment, w którym się w kaszasa naprawdę zakochałem. No nie bez reszty, bo po moim korem są jednak rumy, ale rzeczywiście na tyle mi to otworzyło, nie wiem, świadomość, jeśli chodzi o tą brazylijską opcję trunku, że dziś wiem, po której czego się spodziewać, tak? I to dzięki Leszkowi rzeczywiście to wiem. Więc tak, więc Leszek rzeczywiście mnie w jakimś stopniu dość mocnym na Brazylię ukierunkował. Jednocześnie odgraża się bardzo mocno, żebym absolutnie do Brazylii nie jechał, bo już nie wrócę. Bo już nie wrócę. To jest łobuz jeden, tak. Więc zakocham się po prostu we wszystkim, co jest w Brazylii. Czego on jest też żywym dowodem, tak? Leszek, zgadza się? Prawdę mówię?
Tak.
Prawdę mówię. Prawdę mówię. Więc bardzo miło mi jest go powitać, was również. Dzisiaj oprócz Leszka mamy jeszcze dwóch gości specjalnych, właściciela destylerni Engenio, Roberto, oraz właściciela destylerni Alba, Pedro Paiva. I będziemy układać próbki w kolejności takiej, że zaczniemy od 16-letniego Engenio Jequitiba, to się tak mówi, Leszek?
Jequitiba,
tak. I potem przejdziemy do... Jaki to jest dąb, ten drugi, ten 8-letni?
Wiesz co, do samego końca oni myślę, że nie są pewni, dlatego że to są bardzo stare beczki, które kiedyś zostały, z tego co wiem, przywiezione do Brazylii i w nich było piwo. I jak kiedy ta piwiarnia, ten browar się zamknął, to oni sprzedali te beczki i z tego co wiem, to ten Zienio kupiło część takich beczek starych, ale no poza tym żadnej takiej historii nie ma, ale możemy to pytanie zadać Roberto, bo on będzie wiedział dokładniej.
Okej, dobrze.
Ale myślę, że to może być raczej dąb europejski, francuski niż amerykański, chociaż
no tak, no miałoby to, ale to zobaczymy, to potem zapytamy. Następna w kolejności będzie Alba, czyli nasz drugi gość specjalny Pedro.
Tak.
To jest rum niestarzony, o ile pamiętam dobrze, to jest wersja niestarzona.
No, Pedro powie więcej na ten temat, ale jest to rum, który został zabutelkowany z Cask Straight, nie? Czyli bezpośrednio, tak jak wyszedł z Alambika, 60,5%.
Tak. I on też bierze udział w tegorocznym konkursie Daiquiri Competition, więc wiele mu życzę.
Miło nam.
Tak? Wiele dobrego mu życzę. Bardzo jestem ciekaw, co z tego wyjdzie. Dostałem już 4 oceny. Na 18. Tak, na 18 dostałem już 4. Nie przeglądałem ich, kompletnie nie wiem, co tam się na razie dzieje, więc...
Ktoś już w ciągu 2 tygodni ocenił wszystkie 50 sampli?
Tak, kozaku, miałeś być pierwszy, a ty się za
Właśnie chciałam o to zapytać.
Tak,
czy jak dostałeś oceny, to znaczy, że ktoś
naprawdę.
wszystko już
I
wypił?
Mało tego, z tych 4 osób 2 wysłały mi zarówno w Daiquiri, jak i na czysto. Także tam nie mamy jakiej gry, panowie i panie.
Ja mam dopiero pierwsze 6 wyników, a nie 50.
No ale wiesz, może ktoś jest bezrobotny, wiesz, jest kloszardem jakimś lokalnym, wiesz, no, kto wie.
Stać go na Daiquiri Competition, tak.
No słuchaj, no, nigdy nie wiesz.
Może czas zostać kloszardem.
I tak. I potem mamy Sante Terezinie, Aguardiente oraz elektryczną Daisy. To o nich już powie więcej Leszek. Tak
Co do elektrycznej Daisy, kto stworzył ten blend akurat, to był Roberto, więc on się tu dołączy i on nam powie, w jaki sposób to zostało zrobione.
Ja pamiętam kończąc już ten element zapowiedzi czy wstępu, ja pamiętam, jak pierwszy raz mi, Leszku, dałeś spróbować Daisy. To był Paryż.
To chyba w Paryżu było.
Tak, to był Rumfest kwietniowy. 3 lata temu, dosyć dawno.
Nie pamiętam.
I pamiętam taką sytuację. Ci, którzy mnie znają, wiedzą, jaką mam jakby metodykę poruszania się po festiwalach, że zanim wypiję pierwszego sampla, no to chodzę po wszystkich stoiskach, wpisuję, co jest, czego nie znam, albo co mi kiedyś nie smakowało i chcę dać temu drugą szansę. I każde stoisko, albo nawet każdy określony rum na danym stoisku, którego nie znam, ma swoje określone miejsce w kolejności. Ja to wszystko układam, to mi zajmuje około 2-3 godzin i tak pracuję. Po czym zaczepia mnie Leszek, mówi: chodź Krzysiek, mam coś fajnego do spróbowania. Poszliśmy tam, gdzie były food trucki, pamiętasz, usiedliśmy sobie i dał mi spróbować właśnie tego jumbo. On musiał być mocniejszy niż ten, mi się wydaje. Tamten był mocniejszy. Po czym w połowie mojego roboczego dnia zamknął moje kubeczki smakowe na jakieś 4 godziny. Nie? Skreślił mi dzień kompletnie, nie? Także tak, takie były moje pierwsze. I oczywiście ten siedział szczęśliwy i wiesz, jaki ty jesteś pijak, skoro takie Daisy ciebie rozjeżdża, nie? Także tak było, tak więc moje pierwsze. Potem koledzy z Czech, zrobili coś tam elektrycznego i też się tym pochwalili po festiwalach kilku, głównie z plecaków. No i teraz mamy Leszkowo-Robertowe, więc też jestem ciekaw, jakie wrażenie na Was to pozostawi. Celowo jest na końcu, no bo z uwagi na swój charakter, to zresztą zobaczycie, to nie będę Wam teraz spoilerował. Tak więc witam jeszcze raz serdecznie, zaczynamy. Roberto, this is your time now.
Okay. So I think it's good afternoon for everyone. So I'll try to speak. I speak a lot, so I'll try to speak a little bit less today, but let's try to fill all the gaps around the Engenho distillery and spirits. So I'll talk about a little bit of the Engenho distillery's history and our farm. So Engenho Distillery, it's in my family farm. It's inside my family farm, which is a farm that's over something like 200 years old in my family. And the distillery is something from 40 years from now. There was some old stories like for 100 years ago, people doing some spirits in the farm, but nothing regularly or nothing that was like a product from the farm. The farm called Morro Azul is in northeastern from São Paulo. It's inside São Paulo state. It's close to Minas Gerais. There's some hills around São Paulo. Actually is a coffee farm from 200 years from now. We still have some coffee. All of our production of coffee, it goes to Europe and the US. We have like a very high-end quality coffee, but it's a small batches as well. Is the same thing that we're trying to do with our spirits. And I think it's the second or third generation who were producing and taking care of the spirits. All the sugar cane we have comes from our farm as well. And we've got the pot still for distillation, and there's a stainless steel column. It's a very unique column. It's made from Italian. It's a very slow distillation machine. We have like the copper head inside. So it's a very unique product that we can reach within the column as well, even though we actually everything that we do goes by the pot still, and then we make some finishes in the column as well. So about our products, for the Jequitibá is the 16 years old one. Jequitibá is a Brazilian wood. It's from the Amazon. In the past, they used to do big vats just for storage for the cachaça in Brazil. But since it's no longer easy and it's not legal to extract Jequitibá from the Amazon, so people are using like very old vats. So we have like in the farm, we have like 7 different big vats, over 40,000 liters each. And we have like this idea that it's sort of a solera because of the big sizes, we never empty them. So we only take like 5 to 10% a year. So we take it up from the bottom and we put a little bit on the top. So like because of the length, we think we like to think about it as a solera because it's never gonna mix everything on the same way. So actually we put it in the bottle for 16 years old, but the process is going over 20 years old since like almost the factory started. The Jequitibá, if you leave it for a short time, it won't change the flavors or the aromas and everything in the spirits. But once it's like for so long, we managed to have like this fresh and greenish sweetness and a little bit of a light vanilla, not very heavy. And it's because of the aging process, it's very smooth in the mouth. I like to have it on the rocks, even with cocktails and things like that. It will go like fantastic because the big difference be like in Brazil, people have like caipirinhas. So like if you try a caipirinha with a plain cachaça or with a jequitibá, the caipirinha will give you this very nice sweetness from the sugar cane alcohol. But like for the jequitibá, you'll have like the same nice alcohol, but you have like some flavors, some vanilla, some grassy, something like a very light green flavor on a sugar cane and the sugar flavor. So this is something that we gave them the special name for signature because it's something that is very related to our distillery, and it's not something that's very used to find in Brazil for aging for so long in so big vats as well. And I think is something different because of the aging process, and it's still like very white products. It's not like very intense in colors. And people, when they're looking for something that's over 10 or 15 years old, they're looking for something very intense in the yellow tones and dark flavors and things like that. So this is what's very unique for this product. And then if we talk about the 8 years old, in the beginning in Brazil, it was very difficult for us to find oak barrels and um, and to have like new old barrels. So we used to find like some very used barrels from whiskeys or even though some red wines or things like that. So all the barrels we used to have in our on our distillery are barrels were used like over 50 years. So this was something that in Brazil was very common, like very old barrels, very dark colors on the spirits because they refurnished the barrels. So like they were overused and overburned. But we managed to have like 50 or 60 different barrels that we selected from this barrels from the beginning of the distillery. So this is what we have like from our history. So this is the beginning of what we've done since 30, 40 years ago. So it's very particular for a cachaça in Brazil. So this is gonna be like very sweet as well because of the sugar cane. It's all of both of them come from sugar cane juice. They were distilled on the finished. The second distillation was made in our column. We started in the pot still, finished on the column. So the spirit is very fresh. It's very stable. And then inside the barrels, we'll have like the vanilla notes, the caramel notes on the 8 years old. And but it's not very heavy on smokes because of on the smoke flavor because of the age of the barrels. So the same thing in the Jequitibá for this 8 years old is going to be the signature for our distillery. The new things, the new projects that we're working in is something that we're going to launch. I think so in this season, like for a month from now, 2 months from now, we have like this special search around the world for different types of barrels, so we can make different types of finish on our spirits. So we have like champagne barrels, we have like tequila barrels, ex sotol barrels, ex chardonnay barrels. We even found like some ex sake barrels, ex maple syrup barrels. So we're making tons of experiments and aging process and different finishings on our spirits. And beside that, we started like 2 years from now to make some to produce some rum from molasses, and we're trying to reach like the excellence on heavy rums, light rums, and whatever we could do with the molasses. We already have some rums in aging process as well. So this is going to be something that we're going to launch soon. I think we have already 5 to 6 different products in different barrels that are finished. So this is very unique. We have like some things going around aging upon Denmark and some things aging in Brazil. So we have like two different types of aging process because in Brazil it's very hot. Sometimes it's very dry. So the aging process goes totally different than you usually go in Europe. So we have like some things that it's going very well in Brazil, and they're not going so well in Europe as well. So we're gonna launch 6 different labels for this next season, and it's gonna be something different for us. And these two brands that you guys have, they are the signature from our distillery. This is gonna be a product we're gonna have like I think so for long life. So I think you guys should appreciate these two and the things that are coming in, they're gonna be very special. So if Leszek wants to help me with something, sometimes in Polish.
Okay. What I think is important to ask the questions and make it easy to respond to what you guys will be interesting or what you would like to know about the engineer. And then we could have a easy conversation because Roberto doesn't know your knowledge about the distillation, doesn't know your knowledge about Brazilian spirits, cachaça or rum. So it will make it easy for us if you could ask the questions, and then I could help Roberto to answer them as well.
Perfect. Yeah.
Guys, any of you have any questions?
Anyone's got a question?
I have a question about this 16 years old.
Sure.
This is clear because it's filtered, or this is clear because it's this kind of wood you use?
Yes, it's clear because of the wood. Actually, in Brazil, as I said, they used to use it just for storage. And if you leave it for a year and a half, 2 years, it won't change the colors or the flavors. Since we have it like for 20 to 25 years, we still have like it's very clear, but if you look, you have like this very, very light champagne color. It's gonna be like a little bit greenish, a little bit. It's not gonna be amber, but it's very light color, and it's because of the wood. The Jequitibá tree is a very, very old wood, just like long-term grown, so like over 60 to 100 years. But it's a very light colored, so there's no color inside the wood.
Okay. Can I also add that in Brazil there is a few they call it neutral wood. And apart from Jequitibá, we have a Frejó, we have amendoin, and those kind of wood, they won't give you much color, but they give you a flavor. So you find it, especially in some of the cachaças, you could see how each wood influenced the taste. Obviously, if you make a barrel of a new Jequitibá, let's say 100 liters barrels, the color will be a little bit yellowish, not completely clear, but because of the size. But in a bigger sizes and remembering the age of those vats, it won't give you much of the color. Okay.
I have a question also about the same distillate, because I mean storage I don't know in which climate actually it's storage, but I suppose it's everything or production and the warehouse it's in Brazil. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. First,
so
we have a partner in Denmark, and we shipped some spirits to Denmark in bulk, and we bought some special barrels around Europe. So we have like some single barrels that are aging in Denmark.
I see.
These are, I'm not sure that it's going to be able to see these.
It's not clear.
These are the barrels. I'm going to try to share the picture later.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. My question in general is because the wood doesn't influence so much this distillate. You lost some ABV probably. You lost also the amount of the alcohol in the year. What's the idea behind this distillate? Because it doesn't influence so much taste. I mean, it's pretty soft, but also because of low voltage. So what's actually the idea? Because storage to make it mature so long? I
Yeah,
don't
the
get
thing
it. That's why
is,
I'm asking.
in the past in Brazil, people didn't understand or they didn't have the knowledge of the technology on aging. So my dad used to age things like start the aging process on 45 ABV. So that's why it's so low. But in these days, I'm changing things like for 10 years from now. So I'm refurnishing the, but since I've never emptied it, so I'm putting some new spirits over 65. So in the future, this will go up to 50 or something like that. But
So,
okay,
so
okay.
it's more like Solera. You think about it more like.
It's a sort of a solera, yeah.
So with
I'm
age
gonna
will be.
try to share the pictures because the barrels are very, very big and they're very tall. So like I think they're like over 3 meters tall. So
Wow,
I just take it from the bottom
huge.
and I just pour a little bit. So we have like 7 different barrels of over 40,000 liters. So when I pick when I'm gonna bottle, I'm gonna pick like 500 liters. So I'll get like 50 liters from each barrel, blend everything, and then bottle. So I'll just put like 50 liter above. So it'll take a little bit long to put the ABV a little bit higher, you know?
So with the time, your idea it's like to make it mature more. I mean, but you will refill it with a younger distillate. But anyway, you will keep the aging process because of the
Yes.
oldest distillate that was there original. I
Yes,
see.
yes, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I see.
This is a way I found to bring the old product that was used to do in the distillery to the new terms of spirits and tastes and everything that people are looking for.
Great idea. We're looking
and
forward.
and and we're using this the same spirit the 16 years old to finish it in different in new barrels, and we put the ABV a little bit higher. We take it to 50, and then we finish in some barrels, but we can still feel the aging process and some sweetness and everything, and we just finish in special different barrels. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome.
Pedro,
I got a question.
raise your hand. Pedro, you want to ask something? Do you want to know something about rum or something?
No, I would just add about the Jequitibá, especially because of the question. If you actually compare side by side with cane juice rum, you will see there's some flavoring coming from the wood. It's very specific, and once you understand it, you'll be able to notice. Even because Roberto, he does have some aged in oak that there were previous in Jequitibá, and you can still taste it even after oak aging. So it's very specific flavor from Jequitibá. To me, it reminds me of similar to agave spirit, very clean agave spirit. There is this mineral note, very specific to Jequitibá. So just I think it's a good spirit. You have to compare with another one to get the idea because it's so light in flavor. But if you put in perspective with another white rum with the same ABV, you will notice there is this very distinctive mineral vegetal quality that I think it's similar to clean agave spirits, and that comes from the wood. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Leszek, do you have something to add?
Well, about Jequitibá, we have to remember that even those vats are quite big. They never been toasted, they never been burned inside. So once we start putting the cachaça or rum at the higher ABV, 65, 70, we will actually get a lot of flavor from those older vats because they never had so much alcohol. I mean the ABV, and this will help a lot in the extraction of the flavor. So I think that's already. Another thing is which Pedro suggested, that when Engenio will launch single cask of rum finish in orange wine, for example, which is ready to be bottled. Maybe we could include a small bottle of Jequitibá so that people can compare, maybe 50 ml as a base one, and they can compare and see the finish and the base product. So this is also, I think, is a very good idea to do it.
Yeah, I've shared the picture on the chat for
Yes.
for the barrels. Yeah.
To add that, I would love to taste the Jequitibá in higher ABV.
Perfect idea. Yes.
We're gonna bottle a
With
special edition. We're gonna bottle a special edition, but from not as big as this one. It's gonna be a 10,000 liter barrel. It was burned as well. It's very nice, but it's quite different from this one, and it's much higher ABV as well. Yeah.
yeah,
more
Roberto,
thing.
you have to definitely remember about us
Yeah.
next time.
Uh,
And you,
why
Nicola.
do you dilute Jequitibá before finishing? Why are you
Because
cutting
the regulation in Brazil is very severe, and then they were trying to interfere in how people used to produce it in Brazil. So the regulation said that like spirit in Brazil for cachaça it couldn't be different than 38 to 48 ABV. So in the beginning, people were like kind of afraid to do something different between that. So like they were aging things onto 48, 47. So I remember when I was younger, everything that my dad used to do was like he was producing spirits under 50 ABV. And then he was like, in average, it was like 45 to 47 and things like that. Actually, I still produce some spirits that I sell it as a base layer for some customers that they want to buy by the regulation. So they want to call it cachaça and they wanted to track everything. So I have to sell them like under 47, under 48. So I sell them on 47 ABV. It was just because of the regulations.
So my quick question, actually, just cachaça and rum. Actually, the only difference it's the ABV.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And because you can have rum from sugarcane juice, but you can't have cachaça from
Melassa.
molasses.
I
Yeah,
see.
but
Must be fresh juice always. Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna share the picture for the new barrels as well. So Leszek, any more explanations?
So you use only the sugarcane juice as a base one for production, and single distillery in pot still. If I
Yeah,
understand correctly.
in the past, everything that we used to make was single distillation in pot still. But from 10 years from now, and depending what we're doing, we like to do the first distillation in the pot still, and sometimes I do the second distillation or in the same pot still or in the column.
Both of these rums are a little bit sweet. Do you add some sugar on this?
No, because usually in the traditional distillation of cachaça in Brazil, the residual flavor from the fermentation from the sugar cane, it is the sweetness. I think and usually if you distill like from the sugar the spirit from the molasses, because of the brown sugar flavor, you won't feel this fresh sweetness from the sugarcane juice. And this is, I think, because of the type of fermentation that we used to have in Brazil for the cachaça. We still have many sugar residual sugar on the fermentation. So once we distill it, it will be very, very sweet and very fresh sugarness, sweetness. And Jequitibá gives you this sweetness as well.
So the sweetness is come from not complete fermentation,
More something like that, yeah.
like that, and also from the wood. That's
Yeah.
Nice.
This picture I sent it are new Jequitibá barrels. This is from brand new woods. These are 10,000 liter vats. Yeah. This is gonna be one that we're gonna launch soon. This one is it's burned inside. It's quite different from the one that is 16 years old. This will be like 5 to 7 years old in these barrels, but they have a very particular flavor from the burned wood. It's not gonna be smoky. It's gonna be like a little bit how do you say, Leszek, you've tasted these days. You're much more fresh.
I taste a lot of peach, a lot of. It's completely different to traditional Jequitibá. This toasting of the vats give you completely new flavors. So it's for me. I even ask Engenho to sell me some of this liquid so I can bottle under UBD because it's that good.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen, and not gonna be much, but maybe 100 bottles, yes. And one more thing about the Engenho, because we talk about the cane juice, but Engenho also produce rum from a cane syrup and from molasses.
Yeah,
so we've got three different products. All sugar cane came from the same estate. So that means they have their own plantation. They have 4 different type of sugar cane, and this is important. So the whole process is within the farm, within the distillery.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Any more questions? No.
So
maybe I have one.
Oh, please.
Yeah, I was just away from the computer. I wanted to ask, because you mentioned that you acquired a lot of different like X barrels, X something, and you mentioned like maple syrup. And do you like consider that the maple syrup is the most odd one you have, or do you have maybe something
I think
more weird?
I think we have like we've purchased some different barrels this year. So one of them is maple syrup. We're gonna see like maybe in a year what's gonna happen. For sure, it's gonna be very, very sweet, because once we fill it up, what's pouring out of the woods, it's actually maple syrup. It's not the spirits. So I think inside is gonna be like very, very sweet. I'm not even sure what's going to happen in the future, but we've bought as well sake. I think it's going to be very nice, because the at the same time we fill it up, the flavors from the sake, the drink inside, it was very, very intense, and the rice thing is some flowers and everything. I think this is going to be very nice. We have like 2 different types of Chardonnay. The American Chardonnay from California, and we have like some barrels from French Chardonnay. This one is for me is very nice. It's like totally it's done already. We're gonna bottle it in the next month, and it's very unique. And one that's very different. It's different because of the spirit, but actually is Sotol. Sotol is a type of agave spirits, but it's a special agave that grows in Texas and New Mexico, if I'm not wrong. It's quite different from the blue agave, but in the ends you have like the sweetness from the agave, so it's totally different. So it's a spirit, so it's an oak barrel. It was aging Sotol, and then we took the Sotol off and started with the rum. It's one of the barrels are ready as well. We're gonna bottle it soon, and it's very different as well. We have like some apple brandy barrels. It's something that's going nicely. What else? Leszek, help me here.
Well, we have an
Leszek is
orange
like my
wine.
friend.
We have an
He
orange
helps me
wine.
with
We
everything.
have
Yeah,
a
orange
Mombanzilag.
wine is something different. Yeah,
We
sort
have a
of all
Marsala
French, all
and
European sweet wines. We have like almost all of them. Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah,
Marsala.
I'm
Yeah, go on.
asking because I'm not a big fan of whiskey. I prefer rum, of course. But like 2 years ago, I tasted some whiskey which was aged in the ginger beer barrels.
Oh, nice.
And since then, I was wondering what would happen if you put like sugarcane spirit into those type of barrels. So I was kind of hoping
We
maybe.
could find one, Leszek, ginger beer barrels.
Okay. Yeah,
Why not?
we can always we like the experiments. So
Yeah, yeah.
anything
It was a bit
unusual.
tangy, spicy. It was like wow.
Sorry?
It was a lot of spiciness of the ginger came to the whiskey.
Okay,
So
yeah,
it
for
was like
sure, for sure, for sure.
There will
We
be.
we're even going to try to make a smoked barrel just to see what happens with a Brazilian type of wood. Actually, there's this nice information in Brazil. There's over 35, more than 35 different types of woods that people use for aging process. Like all types of woods, like Brazilian, Jequitibá, amendoim, jackfruits, barrels. If I don't know if everyone is aware was a jackfruit. Like what else, Leszek?
Well, we have
Amburana.
a Brazil nut tree. We have a Frejó.
Yeah,
Okay,
people
and a
people are
few.
using
Oh,
many different types of woods in Brazil. Yeah.
sorry, my electricity
Did
gone
you,
off for a
Can you
minute.
Roberto,
tell,
Yeah.
Roberto, can you tell the difference in taste between Jequitibá and Amburana cask? Because maybe
Yeah.
that's questions to Pedro.
Amburana,
What's
yeah, you guys are gonna taste the Amburana as well. Amburana is a very, very, very sweet and intense wood. It's a very unique flavor. Jequitibá is gonna give you a sweetness, but it's gonna be very light sweetness. It's gonna be very classy, Jequitibá. Amburana is gonna be something very intense. So if you're looking for something that's gonna give you like a characteristical note of a flavor, Jequitibá is not going to be it. You're going to search for something like Amburana or Balsamo is a different wood in Brazil. Jequitibá is going to be something very classy, very smooth, and not intense. Amburana is a very sweet and very characteristic thing. So if you're looking for like doing a cocktail or something like that, that you want something that has like identity, you're gonna go for the Amburana. Jequitibá is gonna go something like if you're gonna do like something that's not gonna change the flavor, but it will increase you like the sweetness and the aromas and everything. This will be very nice.
Okay.
the next question? Sorry,
No,
I should
yeah,
go.
you can
I
ask.
should. I have some. So you said the Jequitibá are produced in batches. Would you have have you ever considered to have a batch name on each bottle? Batch
Uh,
number, I mean.
Batch number, yeah, we could because the thing is because we like to call it. My dad gave this name. It's called mix because we just take a little bit of all batches of all vats. So we put everything together. So it's we call what we're gonna do. Let's take the mix and then we'll do something. So I could, but because it's not so high ABV and I need to raise it up, so I'll it will take me like I think something around 5 years, so I could take it like quietly high so it goes over 50 or something like that. Because I don't want to make it at once, because I'll have to start the process all over for like 15 years again, like, so I preferred starting with I preferred starting with a low ABV, and maybe next year it's gonna be like 45, and then the next year is gonna be like 46, and then like in 5 years it's gonna be like 51, like something like that.
Yeah, well, basically the 48, 46, 33 is the most approachable for anyone.
Yeah.
But if you do like a limited vintage or something batch with cask strength, I would love to have
Yeah,
some.
this one in the new Jequitibá barrels, it's not as high as 50 or 60 ABV,
Yeah,
but I
it's
think
good,
it's something
good.
around 50. And this
Yeah.
will be very unique. This will be very different and very special. Leszek is gonna purchase something for UBD, and maybe later I can put it in the Engenho as well, as a product that we can have it like for longer time. Like, let's see.
Good.
Well, my question is now, will you ever do anything over 65 or something?
Everything we have now, it's going over 65. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
I have some aging over 72.
So when you bottle this one, because I think Nicolas will buy everything.
Yeah, for sure. I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I have some things. I have some things for this year that's like 54. But for next year, things are going over 60. Yeah. Because we started some new aging process like 2 years ago, so they're gonna be ready for like next year, over 3 years or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
There's another thing, guys, you need to know, that in Brazil, if we want to bottle the product for Brazilian market, we cannot bottle it above 54.
Yeah,
So
sure.
54 by the law is the max.
The limit. Yeah.
If we sell the product outside Brazil to Europe or to the US, we can put as high as sky. But for Brazil, we cannot. So maybe this was one of the reasons why you cannot find too many products above 54 ABV.
Sure.
So I want to jump to the 8 years old.
Okay.
What was cask size of the cask used for this one? Is it the same, like a 4,000 bats?
No. These ones comes from 200 to 220 liters barrels.
So yeah,
but
basically bourbon barrels. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're very, very old. Like they are with us like over 30, 35 years, but like they maybe came like from 15 to 20 years. So I think they're quite like 40 to 50 years old in total. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. Well, the color is beautiful. Oh,
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. But for I think it's nice because differently from the new barrels that you have like a very intense wood flavors in this one here for 8 years, you have like the intense, but it's like much more sweetness, much more vanilla, and not so brown sugar, some smoky or things like that. Like that's the big difference. Yeah.
well, if you gave me this one in blind, I would say it's a good Jamaican rum in sherry cask, because you can smell and taste raisins. So, well, the wood is amazing.
This is a nice thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Which one? This one, this 8-wall one?
8-wall. It is old.
Are you
Guys,
sure you didn't put anything in it before?
For sure.
Moment, we are speaking about Engenho.
No, I asked
you
Nicolas.
promise.
Yeah. Engenho, yeah.
Show me your fingers.
I think it's the best from what we have around here, but I would say that is going really in the direction of wood, not cherry wood. Absolutely not cherry wood. Normal wood, oak wood, normal, good quality bourbon barrel, and
Yeah.
it's closer to whiskey actually than to rum.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Like
that's my idea. Yeah, Mikael is like
good old bourbon.
It's whiskey. Yeah, you liked me before.
Okay, thank you.
That's my word. That's why.
Well, it's very oaky. It is. Well, but in behind there is some raisins, like I don't know, old raisins, I would say. But it's very classic rum, and well, basically this is my style. Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
some
Mine
some
too.
of the customers, actually, the person in Switzerland that you sent the bottles to, he said that it reminds him of Raymond de Guadeloupe, that particular rum.
What's the? Okay, I never tasted.
Well, Christoph should know.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah.
So he compared to this one.
So which
I
one
totally agree.
you
They
like
are
better?
very
More?
similar.
Mhm.
Sorry?
They are very
Guys,
similar.
can you say your opinion? Which one is you like the most better? 8 years old or 16 years old?
Definitely 8 years
They are
old
very
for me.
tricky.
For me, 8 years old, definitely.
8.
Yeah, actually, because
Poland's the
as
land
I said,
of the wood.
it's difficult. It's difficult for everyone to understand the white spirits, so aged, and there's no like vanilla flavors and everything. This is a very different thing. It's not
Yeah.
going to be something that comes in our minds, and when you drink, it's not going to be the same expectation that we have having a whiskey or a rum or whatever you're looking for. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you need to learn and to understand it. And
Yeah,
if
for sure.
you will come from the Brazilian, for example, culture, probably you drink more this kind of alcohol that tastes similar, and then you can appreciate the quality.
Yeah, for sure.
For us, we're not educated still in
Yeah,
this
no,
direction.
yeah. People, I like to say like when people come to visit me at the farm, and then we go inside the barrel cave with the big barrels. You can smell the flavor inside. You can see the wood, and you take a sip, everything changes because you understand the story. You understand the barrels and everything. So this is something that we have to teach everyone. People need to talk about a little bit more. We're just introducing it now, so like it's the first time that people are getting in touch with something like that. Yeah.
My wife is Chilean. I hope one day we'll visit you because
Okay,
it's not so far
perfect.
from there.
I'll be. It will be a pleasure having you guys here.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe someday, Leszek, we have to talk about this.
Yeah, definitely. But there is another thing, your palate is very much based on what you eat.
Of course,
apart
yes.
from the climate where you live, yeah. So if we have a different diet in Brazil, you would taste it a little bit different than a diet in Poland.
Sure.
So this also influence the whole experience. Regarding Engenho, yeah, I talked to Roberto, and if we do the distillery tours in Brazil, we will include Engenho on this tour, and it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Because
sure.
how much liters of rum and cachaça you have in the storage, Robert?
We have in these days between stainless steel and barrel woods, something around 1 million liters. Yeah, a little bit
so
more.
we won't be run out.
Yeah. But
It's enough. It's enough.
It's enough for a small
much.
Polish party.
It's
there.
enough for next 40 years. So
Yeah, I think so. But the thing is, it's a huge inventory, but I can use something around 5%, 10% a year. Because if I spend everything, I'll never have it again.
Don't invite so much Polish people for a parties there or to make degustation because that won't be enough.
No, you're more than invited.
Exactly. So for me, need 8-year-old, but I'm curious to taste 16-year-old in Caipirinha.
Inside the warehouse.
Inside the warehouse. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I think we should pass to Pedro. Yeah.
So yes, exactly. So we have 4 more samples, guys. Do you have any more questions to Engenho Distillery, to Roberto? If not now, you can ask me whenever you want. I can send the email to Roberto or Leszek
But Roberto still gonna be online because he will tell us about his creation of Electric Daisy.
Yes, exactly.
And
exactly.
what he did and how he did the whole process. So he will join us definitely.
I will still be here. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Perfect. So so the next step is Alba Distillery. Pedro, you are here. Hello again.
Here, hello everybody.
So my question is to you about the same I asked Roberto earlier before. So just share with us everything about your distillery, your project, your history, and why did you do the very nice distillate?
Okay, thank you. Happy to be here with you all. The history here is a little bit different than Roberto. I come from a different background. I'm a psychologist, and I have a master's degree at philosophy as well. So I come from a background of research, research of like old philosophy and things like that. So I'm interested in this kind of trying to understand things from the inside, kind of subjects. And distillation has always been my favorite hobby. So I'm always with most things that I do, I'm very obsessed. So I read a lot about spirits. And in 2020, during the pandemic, my wife's family, they have a piece of land in the countryside in Brazil, which is the wine region in Brazil. So we're in the south of Brazil, very small town of Italian immigrants, and there is vineyard everywhere. So we had this idea during the pandemic to maybe start a very small business, so we could start distilling our own grapes and rum, of course, which have always been my biggest passion. So in 2021, we started this small building. Roberto is sharing some pictures, so you have an idea. It's a very small in a rural area, and we began distilling with a few ideas in mind. We wanted to do an all natural product, so everything that we do is wild fermentation. We have never used any kind of selected yeast or anything. So all we do with grapes and with sugarcane and molasses, it's all wild fermentation. So we're talking about minimum 15 days fermentation up to 90 days fermentations. And so this is one of the ideas. So it's very slow process of working. It's all pot distilled in a 300 liters pot still, so very small pot still. And everything we do is single variety. So all the sugarcane rums, we do single variety. We never mix the varieties. So this is one thing we can explore terroir as well. So we get different varieties of sugarcane from around the distillery and from the distillery. We have our own sugarcane plantation, but we also buy from different farmers from the region that have different soils. So we are very interested in trying to understand how that language that it's very fluent in wine. So we can use that language in rum. So we do something that is not common in Brazil. So we bottle this like these bottles, and they come with all the nerd information in the background. So all the nerd information like fermentation time, type of cane, year of harvest, and we didn't know if this would have a consumer in Brazil. We didn't know. We bottle everything at 54. We don't do bottlings above 54. So we don't have any cachaça. It's all aguardente de cana, like aguardiente. because that's the name. We have a very wrong legislation. We cannot call it rum, so we call it aguardente de cana. But we always bottle at the limit, which is 54. And we didn't know if we would have people interested in that, but we did it anyways. We started with a very, I would say, a radical approach. It's a one-man operation. It's just me doing everything. I do all the distillation, fermentation, and sales, and marketing, and cleaning, and whatever. And we have another person working with me, the Polish immigrant family guy. So we're just two people working in the distillery. And so it's very small. So we end up not working as like a rum factory or something like this, but there's like a very small space for creativity. So we do things the way we do. So we are very stupid about it because we really don't care too much. We just want to make things the way we want. But good for us, we had a very good response from the public. So whenever we bottle batches of rum, they sell out very fast. And because of that, I gave up my other profession, and I've been making rum for the last 4 years as a profession. About this rum we're trying today, this is 100% cane juice rum from a red variety. It comes from a place called Presidente Lucena, which is 60 kilometers from the distillery. It's a very plain field, a very dark soil. So you will see you get a lot of you will get a lot of flavors from vegetables that grow under the earth, like carrots and radish and celery. It's a very strange nuances. And this was all fermented with the cane bagasse, the cane fibers inside the tanks. So we mill the cane, so extract all the juice, and then we put all of the bagasse inside the tanks, so it ferments with the juice. You get a lot of extraction from the fibers, so it gives you this drier sensation in the mouth. And to me, there's a lot of carrot notes or like vegetables that grow under the earth, like fresh carrot or radish, things like this.
I'm sorry, we're speaking about the one that has 60.5.
Yeah, yes.
The one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And luckily we have something over 60%. This was double distilled in a pot still. And that's it about this one. That's it. Just cane juice fermented with the bagasse. Other than this, like all of our cane juice rums, we ferment this way, using the bagasse in the tanks. I would say this is the main difference. So it gets a lot of vegetal notes. And we also do molasses. And the molasses we do in a similar way. So we also make our own vinegar, so we have a more acidic fermentation. And so our molasses rum is very heavy, kind of similar to Jamaican rum, but still very different. And we let it ferment for 45 days. And we made a triple distilled molasses rum that it's super concentrated. So we're always just working with different possibilities. We don't really make like a core range spirit or something like that. We just keep doing different things. So, and then we're aging them as well. I think one thing we have here, very specific to our region, we have a lot of wineries very close. So we can get fresh wine barrels. They empty the barrel in the morning and we fill it with rum in the evening. So this is very special. We have like Chardonnay barrels, Nebbiolo barrels, Pinot Noir barrels they all still had like from 5 to 10 liters of wine inside. So this is very fresh character. And then we have our own brandy barrels because we're also making brandy during the summer because we have our own vineyards. And then we buy bourbon barrels and virgin oak American barrels. That's pretty much what we do.
I wanted just to say directly that it's super interesting, except it really doesn't feel the strength of the alcohol, and that's amazing. I mean, it's so good bite through that just overgrow the vegetable flavors, and you don't have absolutely the chemical flavors like in Jamaica rums. That's absolutely not feelable here. And I must say that I'm really looking forward to have some red wines also to finish this in some red wine, for example. Can be really interesting. Also brandies. I'm looking forward because it's really nice.
Nice, thank you. And yeah, we use it's a bain-marie pot still, so it's a water bath pot still. So actually, the pot still is inside a water tank. So distillation is very slow. This is like the similar process you would use to distill fruits, so it doesn't burn the fruit. So we can only do one distillation per day, so it's very slow. So even if we bottle at 70%, it will never burn you, never, because of the bain-marie pot still. It's just super soft. So even if you try to make something extremely dirty and aggressive, it won't be. Like we have the molasses rum, and it's super heavy, but still very light compared to Jamaican rum, that it's more like factory distilled. So.
For me, it will be a very good competitor for daiquiri competition. It's interesting to have something between Clarin and the pot still stronger rums. That will be very interesting to check it how it will be in daiquiri.
Yeah, it's there in the competition. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, is there anyone who's got some more questions to Pedro about Alba Distillery? What's happening with a UBD and Alba? As you may know, UBD is the brand that I own, and I try to bottle what Brazil got the best. And apart from other projects, and I identify Alba, and I identify great products. And Pedro sent me a free samples of a 3 different rums, which was very difficult to make a final choice. But I did decided to bottle under the UBD brand that particular one, which you guys had a chance to taste it. And also it is bottled at 60.5, which will be very hard to do it in Brazil, because it was bottled for European or outside Brazil market. I could do it, but sell it in Brazil, it's nearly impossible.
Yeah, but
officially,
yes. I talked with Nicolas. I talked with Nicolas last week or 2 weeks ago about this rum, and he told me, I'm not sure was it about this one, but he told me that is not available.
Not true.
What about this one? It won't be available in years time, this one? Which one
Sorry, can you repeat the
was
question?
Huh? Once again?
Please say it again.
We talked about one of these rums we have
Yeah.
tonight on the session, and you told me about which one that it won't be available in the nearest time. Which one was it?
This one, it's for sure. It's one shot. It's well, it's not a single cask. It's a single batch. Probably
Yeah.
the next one will be different one, right? Pedro it has
Okay.
he can't provide the
Okay.
stable product.
So Leszek, you have some things to do for us.
Well, we still have a few bottles of this rum ready.
Few is not enough, I think.
No. Well, I don't remember exactly the numbers of bottles, but some of the bottles been sold in Brazil to some whiskey clubs or people who appreciate high ABV rum. Some of them been sent to Poland, but we still have a stock of those bottles in bonded warehouse in Europe to go to hopefully soon to Switzerland and some other countries. But obviously, if Mikołaj wants to purchase a few more bottles, I'm happy to send it another, 12 or 18 bottles to Poland, because I believe this product will be in a near future very famous.
Okay, I wish you that. I wish you all of you. I remember my first thought about this exactly this one rum was I'm not interested how it tastes. Can you say something more about this one? And I've heard that it can be similar to Foursquare from Barbados. And when I've heard that, I thought, okay, so I have to definitely try it. So when I tried it, I decided to put it in the competition. So it wasn't a long way, but yeah, it's very, very nice. Very nice. It's really very nice. You did a good job, Pedro.
Oh, thank you so much. We've been working on so many projects lately, and as we are very curious, we've been trying, especially I would say because of the research background. I've been researching a lot about old rums. So the idea is always to try to bring it back, like very old recipes. And we've been trying some new things that I think if you try it, you will like it. They are very different from what we have in the market, and there is this feeling of trying something that doesn't exist anymore because it's made with passion, of course, but with a lot of time, and that's it. So we're working on a project right now. I won't tell about the project, but we should have a new rum, hopefully in Europe soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we will.
And he's gonna be a winner. I'm telling you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we can always include Pedro on our Brazilian tour if the people wish. We would need to take a plane from São Paulo, but it is possible. If it's well planned, we could do it. Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, guys, do you have any? Yeah.
Hold on, just wanna.
Yeah.
How many liters are you producing per year, Pedro? How big your business is? I don't know if this question landed, but
yeah, it's very small. We do something around 10,000 liters. Yeah, and we work every day during the whole year. So it's we do what we can do. So it's long fermentation. So sometimes and we have a small space. So we do the best we can, but still it's not enough. And for our market in Brazil, like I said before, it was a big surprise for us. So whenever we release a batch, it sells out sometimes in 24 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, it's to me it's very humbling because I never thought about that. And then we understand sometimes we just put it like on Instagram. We have a new run coming on this day, on this time, and then it just sells out immediately. So it's very crazy, but it actually makes our as a business like as a good business because we're doing more radical stuff, but it sells very well. So we don't need to worry to have this one product all the time. And the other thing that it's very new in Brazil. We have our spirits in the high-end restaurants. It's not common. You don't have cachaça in 2-star Michelin restaurants or things like that. And this kind of client, they really took us by the hand. So a lot of the like fine dining restaurants in Brazil, they have our products, which is very strange to me because I'm not a fine dining guy. I'm actually the opposite. But maybe the product speaks this language. I don't, but it's very interesting. So that's it. We're just keep doing it. It's what we like to do. So
Great. Thank you for your rum. Yeah, it's great.
thank you so
It's
much.
good to mention. It's good to mention as well that Pedro was invited to some of the festivals in France. No, about the natural products, and you've been showing your distillates in France. No, can you tell us a few words about it?
Yeah,
Which one?
we
Which
do.
one would be?
There is a
Well,
festival in Paris called I don't speak French, but it's like it's called Natural Spirits. It's a very small fair. I will send you information. They released a book last year. This is the book. It's called it's
natural
the
mental.
Mhm.
yeah it's the first book. It's the first book on the subject of natural spirits. That
But
meaning
Pedro, when is this festival? Next year or this year? Next year.
they have this year. I won't be going this year because I'm focusing on production, but they have this year. I did last year. I did 2023 and 2024.
Okay.
And it's a small fair just for like agricultural and natural products, meaning natural products that people that don't use yeast or any adjuncts or no sugar, no chill filtration, just and I was the only one invited from South America. So this, of course, it gave us some. A lot of people from the rum world came to try the spirit. So, and we also did a festival in Berlin, a very small festival that focused on distillers. So they had like they were marketing like the best distillers, small distillers in the world, something like this. And so we did these festivals, and which were very good. And there's this publication, and we are on the book. I mean, so I'm here.
Yeah.
And so it's a very small movement of natural spirits because you hear about natural wine, of course. I think everywhere you hear about the movement of natural wine, trying to bring producers not only as artisans but as a agricultural, like a farming. And so this is beginning to happen as well in spirits. So this is the kind of festivals where you're not in a stand like a brand, but you do have the producer. So every stand that you go, you actually have a producer, not someone working for the company or something like this. So it's very small. In 2023, it was at the same time as Whiskey Live in Paris. So it was interesting because some people that went to Whiskey Live could also go to this one, and that's it. But it's a interesting movement.
Okay.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, anyone have questions to Pedro about the Alba distillery? No. So the same like before with Roberto. If you have any in the future, I will send him an email and I will answer everything. So, Pedro, thank you very much. Like I said, you did a very, very good job. Now we have to go to the next spirits. Yeah, from Leszek. I mean, you tell us everything about this this selection, how it was made and where it came from, everything.
Okay,
And,
so should I go to?
I think we can we can switch to Polish language, I think.
Yeah.
So it will be I think much easier for us to talk about this in Polish. Pedro, one more time, thank you very much. Where are you about this? Yeah, you're here.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Are you with us to the end of this meeting? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll stay.
Perfect. So see you later. See you later.
Yeah, see you.
Thank you.
Okay. To w takim razie ja już po polsku w tej chwili. Dobry wieczór wszystkim. Nazywam się Leszek Wędzicha i stworzyłem markę UBD, która jest to United Brazilian Distilleries, po to, żeby pokazać właśnie takie destylarnie jak Pedro, jak Alba, jak Santa Terezinha i wiele innych projektów u nas w Polsce, w ojczyźnie, ale również na terenie Europy i innych. Przez wiele lat mieszkałem, podróżowałem po Brazylii i w związku z tym w czasie tych podróży zidentyfikowałem tych producentów, te destylarnie, które moim zdaniem mogą reprezentować rum czy kasiasę, bo taką też będę butelkował, poza Brazylią. W tej chwili bardzo często produkty brazylijskie, które spotykacie na rynku, są, że tak powiem, średniej jakości i ja chciałem to zmienić. Jeżeli jest mały producent, mała destylarnia, taka jak na przykład Alba, to wtedy oni mieliby trudności, żeby wejść na rynek europejski, żeby pokazać swoje produkty na tym rynku, ze względu na koszty, nie? Jest bardzo ciężko, jest koszty eksportu, podatków w Europie i tak dalej, więc pomysł tego niezależnego butlera już, że tak powiem, rodził się przez kilka lat i w momencie, kiedy miałem taką możliwość i tutaj chciałbym podziękować właśnie Roberto i jego tacie, również Engenio, którzy butelkują dla mnie te butelki UBD, więc to jest bardzo duża pomoc i również eksportują to dla mnie do Europy. W tym wypadku ja nie muszę mieć aż tak dużych kosztów i rejestrować specjalnych firm tutaj na terenie Brazylii, żeby mógł pokazać te produkty dla Was. Alba została wybrana jako jedna z tych destylarni, która spokojnie może reprezentować rum brazylijski. i jest to produkt naprawdę wysokiej jakości. Ja się nie zastanawiałem długo, żeby ją zabutelkować, natomiast moja decyzja była tylko, który produkt wybrać. Miałem 3 różne produkty do wybrania. Nie chodzi tutaj o tyle o procent alkoholu, ale ta, która akurat uważam, że może być bardzo, może odnieść sukces i może pokazać coś super specjalnego z Brazylii w Europie. Także taki pomysł się narodził z UBD. Od jakiegoś czasu rozmawiałem z Mikołajem z Unique Spirit i on zdecydował się na dystrybucję tych produktów na terenie Polski, za co jestem mu bardzo wdzięczny, ale również nie chciałem wziąć jakiegokolwiek dystrybutora, bo to jest mały projekt, jest to bardziej taki projekt osobisty mojego życia, moich ideałów i biorąc dużego importera, dystrybutora, te moje produkty by zupełnie zginęły, Także tutaj jest bardzo ważne, wiesz, że znalazłem człowieka, który się tym zainteresował i podobnie będzie w innych krajach. Ja się nie śpieszę, bo tych butelek jest mało, ale będą to bardzo mali dystrybutorzy, dla których ważniejszy jest jakość, a nie ilość tych sprzedanych butelek. Przechodząc do następnej butelki, na którą wszyscy już czekają, jest to rum, który pochodzi ze stanu Espírito Santo, destylarnia Santa Terezinha. Odwiedziłem tą destylarnię już 2 czy 3 razy w swoim życiu. Też Ad Walter, właściciel, jest tak zwanym magikiem, że tak powiem, robi różne ciekawe eksperymenty, nawet butelkując na przykład kasiasę, filtrując ją przez fibrę skany, z trzciny cukrowej. Ogromnej ilości eksperymentów, ogromnej ilości ciekawych rzeczy i poprosiłem go o produkt, który mógłbym zabutelkować dla UBD. Znowu dostałem sample i wybrałem ten produkt. Jest to rum single cask, który był w nowych beczkach z amerykańskiego dębu przez 5 lat i następnie był finiszowany w beczkach po Porto przez kolejne 3 lata. Także 8 lat w beczce. Ten rum zrobiony był z syropu z trzciny cukrowej, czyli nie mamy tutaj soku ani melasy, syrop z trzciny. I jest to produkt, który w Brazylii jest wyprzedany, bo ja miałem kilka butelek, znaczy zostawiłem trochę butelek na Brazylię, tutaj od jakiegoś czasu jest niedostępne. W Europie te butelki jeszcze są. Zabutelkowany z siłą, z mocą beczki, czyli tam 50,5%. Pojedyncza destylacja w alembiku podstyl również. Jakieś pytania co do tego rumu, czy macie?
Ja zanim pytania może siądą jakiekolwiek, to muszę powiedzieć, że byłem bardzo pozytywnie zaskoczony tą butelką. Na tyle mocno, że zacząłem rozważać, czy nie kupić sobie ich więcej na zapas, bo to jest tak, że jak coś mi bardzo smakuje, to ja wtedy mam po pierwsze dużo większą ochotę się tym podzielić z kimś i poopowiadać i pokazać jakąś inną rzecz. Jest to bardzo nieoczywista rzecz jak na brazylijskie pochodzenie, więc pokazać rum z Brazylii potrafi być bardzo fajnym game changerem, jeżeli chodzi o, nie wiem, prowadzenie degustacji nieoczywistych, takich typowo nieoczywistych. Bardzo fajnie się to udało, to starzenie, naprawdę, więc też gratuluję wyboru. No i tyle. Jak nie rozmawiałem z Mikołajem jeszcze o ewentualnym domawianiu, ale
Ja tylko powiem, że ja tego wziąłem najwięcej. Oprócz Jumbo tak naprawdę tego wziąłem najwięcej.
I co, nic się nie sprzedało? Nic się nie sprzedało na pewno.
Nie, Boże Święty, ile tego poszło? Ile mieliśmy tego?
Nie, no nie wiem, nie będziemy teraz o quantity
Mam
rozmawiać.
około 20, zostało mi około 20 butelek.
No to...
Nie, 18 albo coś takiego.
No to myślę, że jeżeli ktoś naprawdę lubi dobry jakościowo rum, który naprawdę moim zdaniem nie odbiega od barbadoskich, nie odbiega od Trinidadu, nie odbiega jakoś szczególnie od Gujany, a to jest, wydaje mi się, już trochę ten kierunek i nie musi być wcale stary, żeby był dobrze ułożony i intensywny, no to naprawdę tutaj duża gratulacja, nie? Także ja bym jakoś szczególnie nie czekał i pamiętaj o mnie, Mikołaj, jak się tutaj rzucą wszyscy z tego tutaj, wiesz, audience to...
Jutro ci wyślę fakturkę.
To znaczy jest
No,
tak, gdybym
fajna
miał
rzecz, bardzo,
więcej,
bardzo mi smakuje, super, bardzo zaskakujący.
to jest tak, gdybym zostawił więcej butelek w Brazylii, zostałyby sprzedane. Dlatego, że no tutaj wyprzedały się dosyć szybko, no ale to nie tylko o to chodzi, żeby sprzedawać w Brazylii, tylko żeby pokazać produkty brazylijskie w Europie. Także tutaj było chyba 189 butelek zrobionych tego rumu.
Leszku, powiedz mi tylko, czy cały czas starzenia spędziło w Brazylii?
Tak.
To jest tropikalny klimat, okej.
Tak, i zostało zabutelkowane również w Brazylii przez Engenio i wysłane do Europy.
Okej.
No. Ja w każdym butelkowaniu zostawiam trochę butelek na teren Brazylii, na sprzedaż tutaj. Z album miałem, tak jak mówię, miałem kłopot, bo ma 60,5%, jest to zabronione w Brazylii, więc ewentualnie ona była sprzedawana do jakichś tam klubi whisky, klubu rumowych czy klubów degustacyjnych bezpośrednio, ale ja na przykład nie mogę ją podać i dać do sklepu czy sprzedawać oficjalnie ze względu na to, że ma za duży procent.
60,5 czy 50,5?
60, no Santa Terezinha ma 50,5. Ja mówiłem w tej chwili o Albie.
A, okej.
No także z Albą miałem ten kłopot. Natomiast Santa Terezinha, no spokojnie, nie? Spokojnie, także...
No, tobie tam nikt nie podskoczy, to wiesz. Jakieś urzędasy,
no,
wiesz, będą ci gitarę zawracać, gdzie? Znać ciebie to jak znać Brazylię, ej.
Ja się tutaj schowam w tej Amazonii, gdzieś w lesie.
No tak, bo ty się tam ukrył w tych lasach, to małpy ci skaczą.
Mam jakichś kolegów pochodzenia indyjskiego, więc mnie gdzieś tam schowają w tej dżungli, nie?
I sobie będziesz dalej robił jak u nas na Podlasiu. Tak, dobrze.
No, także się tam gdzieś mogę schować.
No super. Mi bardzo smakuje, naprawdę. Panowie, macie może jakieś pytania odnośnie tego projektu? Czy lecimy dalej, żeby nie przedłużać sztucznie? Nie mamy? Dobra, Leszek, lecimy do Aguardiente, do mojego faworyta dzisiejszego wieczoru.
No, czyli następnym butelkowaniem zrobione przez UBD było Aguardiente Claudionor. Jest to rum leżakowany w watach, w takich kadziach z amburany, które mają około pomiędzy 5 a 10 tysięcy litrów. Nie są to jakieś wielkie kadzie. Ten rum był leżakowany przez 3 lata i jest zabutelkowany z siłą beczki. Co ciekawe, co do Claudionora. W tej chwili stolicą, że tak powiem, kasiasy brazylijskiej jest takie miasteczko, które nazywa się Salinas w stanie Minas Gerais, a na początku XX wieku tą stolicą była właśnie Januária, skąd pochodzi Claudionor. Jest to miejsce nad rzeką San Francisco i właśnie tą rzeką była wysyłana kasiasa że tak powiem, nad morze i dystrybuowana w ten sposób, nie drogą lądową, a drogą rzeczną od 1925 roku. I taka ciekawostka, kiedyś ten Claudio Nor był butelkowany przy 54%, w tej chwili jest butelkowany przy 48%. O co chodzi? W momencie, kiedy weszła regulacje brazylijskie co do kasiasy, właściciele zdecydowali się obniżyć procent, żeby mogli być uznawani jako kasiasę, czyli musieli mieć 48% lub poniżej i dzięki temu zyskać jakieś tam, no, że tak powiem, pomoc rządowe i inne jakieś benefits właśnie z tego względu, że mogą się nazywać kasiasa również. Nazwa została taka, jaka była, Aguardente, Claudio Nor. I 2 razy byłem w tym miejscu i jest w tej chwili, są 3 siostry i 1 brat, którzy są właścicielami tej destylarni, że tak powiem, spadkobiercy tej całej firmy i porozmawiałem z nimi na ten temat, co oni mogą zrobić, żebyśmy spróbowali odnaleźć tego Claudio Nora tradycyjnego, tego starszego, taki jaki był. No i oni poszukali w jakichś tam beczkach czegoś, co było najbardziej zbliżone do tego rumu z przeszłości, nie? Prawda, kiedy był butelkowany tam przy 54%. I dziewczyny znalazły 1 beczkę, z której no, odciągnęliśmy 200 litrów i zostało to zabutelkowane z siłą beczki 49,5%. To było najbliżej do czego mogłem dojść. I teraz tak, Claudio Nor to nie jest destylarnia. Claudio Nor to już jest butler z początku XX wieku. Jest to bardzo ciekawa sprawa, dlatego że oni kupują destylat z 3 czy 4 małych destylarni z okolicy i później po prostu patronizują te produkty. Czyli bardzo małe destylarnie, ja odwiedziłem jeszcze takie, gdzie trzcina cukrowa przychodzi, wiesz, tam na wołach, przywożą tam i tak dalej, no tak bardzo, bardzo romantycznie, tak jak tam na Haiti przykładowo coś pokazywali, nie? Są jeszcze takie tereny w Brazylii, wszystko robione ręcznie i oni przywożą to do siebie, mają stare, bardzo stare te kadzie samburany, i w tych kadziach właśnie leżakują swój rum, swoje aguardente. I w tym przypadku jest to 3 lata leżakowania i no tak jak powiedziałem, najbliższe temu, co mogliśmy uzyskać, żeby, że tak powiem, być najbliższe temu 100-letniemu produktowi, który kiedyś był robiony. I teraz tak, na pewno w swoim życiu już część z Was spróbowała amburany i kasias, czy tam rumu leżakowanego w amburanie. Mamy amburanę i amburanę. Amburana jest jednym z tych drzew, które jest dosyć takie niebezpieczne, dlatego ona może być bardzo... Nie wszyscy ją lubią. Jeżeli za dużo jej wypijesz, to też nie dla każdego, ona może być taka nudząca. I teraz kupując beczkę z amburany, chcąc w niej leżakować rum, tą beczkę trzeba najpierw zleżakować. Czyli ona będzie tym lepsza, im będzie starsza. Czyli zupełnie inna sprawa niż, prawda, do dębu, nie? Chcemy mieć beczki nowe i tak dalej. Amburana będzie lepsza, jeżeli będzie starsza.
Czyli im mniej amburany, tym lepsza amburana.
Im mniej amburany, to lepsza, tak. Jeżeli spróbujesz ten produkt i coś, co jest w tej chwili dostępne na rynku w Polsce, to będziesz mógł zobaczyć, jaka jest różnica między w smaku i nie ma tej agresywności, które nowe beczki z amburany będą dawać. Także to jest, że tak powiem, produkt bardzo, bardzo unikatowy. Nie dla wszystkich, tak jak mówię, ale moim zdaniem jest to coś, co może reprezentować Brazylię i w wspaniały sposób. I oprócz tego do koktajli jest wyśmienity.
Spotkałem się z amburaną to jakoś dziwnie słodzoną, taki prawie rumlikiem zambowany. Czy to jest w tym celu robione, żeby właśnie tą świeżą amburanę zmęczyć i żeby miała potem więcej wyrafinowania do czegoś, co już nie będzie takie słodzone?
To znaczy ja pracuję trochę z beczkami i teraz tak, jeżeli porozmawiam z bednarzem, który robi z beczki z amburany, to on mi powie: Leszek, zanim zaczniesz tą beczkę używać tak naprawdę, to wrzućmy tam rum na 6 miesięcy, opróżnimy, wrzucimy na 6 miesięcy, opróżnimy, wrzucimy jeszcze raz, opróżnimy i dopiero je zaczniemy używać, wiesz, do leżakowania. Żeby się pozbyć tej agresywności.
Co robisz z tym rumem?
Ten, który początkowo, wiesz co, możesz zrobić jakiś blend z niego, prawda? Możesz, albo możesz zabutelkować, wiesz, czy to jako kasiasa, jeżeli było robione z soku. No jest wiele możliwości, jest tak powiem, jest market na wszystko. Natomiast w tym wypadku, no ja chciałem pokazać, moim zdaniem, najlepszą amburanę w Brazylii.
Ja chciałem coś powiedzieć o moich doznaniach z Claudionor. Ktoś mi to powiedział na stędzie i zrobił mi tym beret. Ja wam też to zrobię. To mi pachnie jak ketchupowe Cheetosy. Posłuchajcie, przypomnijcie sobie, albo nie wiem, czy ktoś zje i może ktoś nie jadł, ale to też jest mój ulubiony czy kieliszek tego wieczoru, ale ketchupowe Cheetosy.
Ja jestem w tej chwili w tak głębokiej dżungli, że nawet nie mam jak wydostać się stąd, żeby pojechać kupić. Ale tak, jestem gotów w to wierzyć. Dla mnie amburana ze wszystkich drzew brazylijskich, które dzięki Leszkowi miałem okazję spróbować, a trochę tego było przecież, tak naprawdę to amburana zdobyła moją miłość do kaszasy wtedy właśnie. To był Weber? To był Webera chyba, z tego co pamiętam.
Być może.
Także i od tamtej pory, jak widzę amburanę, wiem, że będzie trafiona, nie? I się nie zawiodłem ani razu, więc no mój ulubiony.
Jak dla mnie to też takie smaki, że tak powiem, bożonarodzeniowe, szalotka, prawda, te sprawy. Także ona mi zawsze przypomina już takie ciasta jabłkowe, bożonarodzeniowe.
Nie no, jadę pochrupki jutro. Mikołaj.
Tylko ja mam takie wrażenie, że to są ogórki i seler?
Ale są absolutnie
ja
tak.
teraz czuję szarlotkę przez Leszek.
No i tak to jest. Usłyszysz sugestie i koniec po tobie. No. Także tak to jest.
No amburana, tak jak mówię, nie dla wszystkich, moim zdaniem. Jak ja z reguły piję na czysto alkohole, ale jeżeli robię koktajl, to poproszę o właśnie takiego Claudionora z amburany razem z arbuzem. I wtedy mi wychodzi taki smak Negroni. Także no, spróbujcie, nie? Już nawet nie mówię nie o tej butelce, ale jakąś inną amburanę, jeżeli macie dostęp i spróbować zrobić sobie coś w rodzaju caipirini właśnie z słodkim, świeżym arbuzem i zaczyna mieć to takie smaki Negroni. Ja bardzo lubię. Także takie z takich ciekawostek.
Trzeba lubić Negroni.
Trzeba lubić, tak, dokładnie. To też nie jest oczywiste. Dokładnie.
No tak.
Do Negroni się dorasta.
Nie wszyscy.
Tak, dla ścisłości ja na przykład dalej nie dorosłam, więc wiecie.
Ja też nie, ja wolę
ale dorosłaś teorii do bardzo wymagających rzeczy, umówmy się. Rzeczy, które
ale
nieraz
ja
mi
od
tam
początku
podrzucisz.
lubiłam takie śmierdziuszki.
Okej.
Ja teraz przywiozłam wódkę borowikową ze sobą z festiwalu.
Z Krakowa. No proszę.
Tak.
No dobrze. No, fajnie, fajnie. Przechodzimy dalej. Możemy przejść do następnego
Zanim,
księżka. Czy jeszcze, Leszku,
zanim
chciałbyś coś
jeszcze
właśnie, no?
przejdziemy do Electric Daisy, to może powiem parę słów o nowych butelkowaniach UBD, które już w tej chwili są przygotowane. Jedna już jest nawet zabutelkowana, więc będzie również jedna kasiasa, którą wybrałem, ma 45% z rodzaju trzciny cukrowej, która nazywa się ziawa. Jest to czarna ziawa i biała, blend z tych dwóch. Destylacja w podstylu. Jednorazowa, bardzo ciekawa kasiasa. Mam tego jakieś 200 butelek. Nie? To jeszcze jest tutaj w Brazylii, jeszcze nie było lansowane. Drugim produktem, który jest bardzo, bardzo ciekawy, jest to rum leżakowany w drewnie balsam przez 35 lat. Jest to coś naprawdę, naprawdę wyjątkowego. Ja długo negocjowałem że tak powiem, ze spadkobiercami tej destylarni, bo tej destylarnia już jej po prostu nie ma, została sprzedana już wiele lat temu, ale rum tam jest. Sprzedali urządzenia, sprzedali całą farmę, destylarnię i została tylko trochę rumu, nie? I
To
ja
trochę
tam,
podobna historia
po
jak
wielu rozmowach i tak dalej zdecydowali mi się sprzedać, tam małą tego ilość, ale sprzedali. 35 lat tego się nie da pić, nie? No bo po prostu zbyt dużo drewna, prawda?
Tak,
Brzmi
tak,
jak
tak.
karonik.
Wyobraź sobie, wiesz, 35 lat w tamtym klimacie, to po prostu czujesz, wiesz, balsam i tak dalej, ale już ten na końcu aftertaste.
Takie drzazgi, nie?
Nie, to już
No
jest.
kto co
Idealna
lubi,
baza
wiesz.
do eksperymentów.
Jest.
Znam ludzi, których profil
Także
zapachowy...
musiałem z tego zrobić blend. Musiałem z tego zrobić blend. Jednocześnie podniosłem do 54 i wyszło rewelacja. Jestem bardzo zadowolony z tego produktu. I
Czekamy na degustację, no. Czemu nie ma teraz?
Tak,
Czemu nie ma?
najpierw musimy zabutelkować i muszę wysłać parę butelek do Europy. Także to jest drugi produkt. Trzeci produkt to jest single cask, który Mikołaj miał szansę spróbować. On ma 69,5% w tej chwili. Jest to mała beczka posotolu 95-litrowa i ten rum jest gotowy. Teraz mam pytanie, tak, ja zrobiłem wersję 69%, tak jak wyszła, zrobiłem drugą wersję 60% i trzecią wersję 54%. 60% stracił na smaku i nie otworzył go, natomiast 54% wydaje mi się, że on jest nawet lepszy niż ten 69%.
Zdajemy się na ciebie i chcemy oba.
Dlatego się zastanawiam, czy zabutelkować, nie wiem, 20 butelek 69,3, czy tam ile on ma, a resztę 54, czy nie, co mi proponujecie?
Degustacji zadecydujemy grupowo.
Będziemy głosować, tak, na ślepo. Wiesz co, to wszystko zależy od tego tak naprawdę, na ile masz przestrzeni do zabawy z tym, no bo to zawsze jest kombinowanie z dwiema różnymi
Co, 95 litrów, nie wiem ile tam wyparowało, powiedzmy 90 litrów, nie?
No. Ja mam podejście typu, że wolę, aby to degustujący rozcieńczył sobie kropelkami wody, czy kostką lodu, granitu, whatever, czegokolwiek tak naprawdę, i żeby sam sobie ustawił tę granicę, którą lubi. To jest moje podejście, ale jesteśmy, tutaj widzę, że Paweł też macha głową na zgodę, to jest tak naprawdę głos ogromnej mniejszości. Nie jesteśmy mainstreamem od dawna tak naprawdę, nie? Więc tutaj trudno się wypowiadać za wszystkich, ale prawda jest też taka...
to jest też przygotowany na tyle niszowy produkt, że mam wrażenie, że odsetek tej niszy tych, którzy chcą samorozcieńczać, jest dużo większy niż w
Tak,
przypadku mass marketu.
dokładnie to
przyznam
chciałem
od
właśnie
razu, że
powiedzieć.
ja
Tylko, że
potrafię, ale nie
on
lubię tego robić. Ja lubię mieć gotowy produkt, albo jest tak, jak powinno wyjść z fabryki, czyli pełnej mocy, albo mam rozcieńczone. Jeżeli rozcieńczone mi nie pasuje, sięgam po mocniejszy produkt. Ale też nie lubię tej rozcieńczać, bo to jest bardzo cienka granica między tym, jak można produktowi
Tak,
pomóc,
tak.
a go utopić po prostu.
Tak,
Tak,
oczywiście,
Ja
że
się z
tak.
tym
tak
nawet
jak
nie
mówiłem,
zgadzam.
przy 60 on stracił, ale przy 54 on się otworzył. On jest nawet odrobinę lepszy niż przy 69.
W ten
Ja bym
sposób,
zrobił
jeżeli ma
No
się
widzisz.
nierozcieńczony i ma się jakiś guideline, to można po kropelce dodawać i zobaczyć
Tak.
4 różne oblicza tej samej cieczy. Jak
Tak,
będzie rozcieńczone do
tak.
końca, to nie zobaczysz tej przygody.
Tak, i dokładnie
To
ja też
prawda.
tak robię. Jak ja dostaję sample do testów z destylarni, które nie zabutelkowały tego jeszcze, tylko są ciekawi feedbacku, jak to działa i tak dalej, to ja też pokropelkuję tak naprawdę. Mam 6, 8, 10 kieliszków i patrzę, w jakich warunkach dany destylat się zachowuje. Więc jakby to jest ta sama zasada, nie? Więc tak jak mówi Paweł, nie topić, nie? Bo rzeczywiście można stracić płyn bezpowrotnie. No i tyle, więc no kurczę, no ja jednak mam za dużą pokusę, żeby iść w stronę pełni i nie rozcieńczać niż w tę drugą, nie? No ale to
Aha.
widzisz, trudno powiedzieć. Jak bierzemy...
Zrobić dwie wersje, na przykład 20 butelek cask strain, nie, bo to będzie 69 tam i trochę, a resztę butelek pozostałe 54, nie?
I puścić w obie w
To jest dobry
rynek,
pomysł.
wtedy Mikołaj zrobi alokację, kto tam najlepiej kupuje, niech tam kupi i niech ci rynek powie potem. Niech to
No
będzie...
butelce
Krzysztof,
też
to
można
ty
jakiś
musisz
guideline
wytargać
podać,
i
jak to rozcieńczać.
degustację.
Co Paweł mówiłeś jeszcze raz?
Mówię, że można napisać na butelce sugerowaną moc rozcieńczenia.
Też można.
O, to też
Tak.
jest dobry pomysł.
No ale to też nie każdy ma aparaturę w domu, to trzeba wiedzieć ile dodać, jaką receptura, no da się. Da się, no wszystko się da, tak na dobrą sprawę. Leszek, zrób 2 i posłuchaj rynku. Bo tak naprawdę, jak ci rynek wróci z feedbackiem, czyli powiedzmy te, nie wiem, 100 osób, czy ileś, tak? Jak zrobimy jakąś degustację grubszą, czy nawet pokusimy się jakiś tasting przy okazji festiwalu któregoś zrobić, i to nie tylko ograniczać się do Polski, tak? Możesz, nie wiem, masz Czechy, dobrze masz rozpoznane Czechy przecież. Można pójść w Niemcy, można pójść w Paryż i tak dalej. Leszek chyba w ogóle się zatrzymał tak całkiem, tak myślę. O właśnie, nie ma Leszka. Ja tak mówię,
Wycięło.
czyli wszystko będziemy musieli powiedzieć od nowa, nie? Jak Leszek do nas wróci.
Nie trzeba udawać, że już kontynuujemy rozmowę po prostu.
No tak
Nie,
go
po prostu jak
zapisowaliście,
wróci,
kurde, że poszedł butelkować.
jak wróci, to zróbmy tak. To teraz dziękuję wszystkim za spotkanie.
Tak, daj się wyłączymy.
No. Także nie, ja powiem wam, że ja jestem w Amboranie mocno zakochany. W Balsamie też. Naprawdę nie wiem, czy któryś. Trafiłem kiedyś którąś kaszasę starzoną w amerykańskim dębie, też świetnie siadła. Bardzo, bardzo dobrze siadła. No ale to są, tak jak mówi Leszek, dęby bardzo nieoczywiste, więc jakby
Znaczy,
to,
po
co
dzisiejszej
lubi, nie?
degustacji już dla mnie widać, że na przykład po zwykłym bourbon, po zwykłym w ogóle amerykańskim dębie bardzo fajnie tutaj siada, jeśli chodzi o brazylijskie destylaty. Oczywiście tam w jednym był dodać Porto też, tak? Finiszu po Porto, ale generalnie bardzo, bardzo sympatyczne jest chyba. Tylko oczywiście dla mnie bardziej starzone, no. Chociaż ta Alba niczego sobie, naprawdę. Też muszę powiedzieć, że przy tej mocy w ogóle nie czuć tej mocy alkoholu. Ja też czekam na ich destylaty z jakimś starzeniem, jakimś wpływem beczek, bo mogą być bardzo ciekawe. Przynajmniej ja tak uważam.
Dobrze, chyba coś mnie rozłączyło. Nie wiem, czy to
No już
internet,
kończyliśmy.
czy to burza tutaj, która przechodziła i no, miałem wyłączony prąd, no ale tak czy inaczej jestem z powrotem. Krzysiek też jest? Czy zniknął?
Teraz
Widzisz,
Krzyśka-
bo ja tak
Aj,
tak ci teraz nawrzucałem, a byłem wyciszony, nic nie poszło. Jezus Maria.
Aha, no tak, no tak. No.
O rany, bo chciałem powiedzieć, że jak już się pojawiłeś, to my w międzyczasie skończyliśmy spotkanie i chcieliśmy ci podziękować.
No, nie wiedziałem, co się stało, no ale tu czasami mam takie kłopoty z internetem. I wracając do tych 3 butelkowań, jeszcze 4. To jest to, o czym Roberto mówił w Engenio, jest ten rum Żegicibie tostowanej i jest wyśmienity i ja myślę, że tam ze 100 butelek tego od niego kupię i to zostanie zabutelkowane. To są plany rzeczy, które już są gotowe i wymagają wyłącznie zabutelkowania i wysłania do Europy. Tam inne rumy też będą i tak dalej, ale to już później. I teraz możemy przejść do kolejnego produktu, nie, czy to już ostatniego, który był produkowany przez właśnie Roberto. W Brazylii spotkacie różnego rodzaju kasiasę z tym kwiatuszkiem, który akurat pochodzi tutaj z Amazonii. Jest afrodyzjakiem, proszę pamiętać, jest to afrodyzjak. Jest dodawany do potraw.
Powodują drętwienie.
Powoduje drętwienie. No,
nie idźmy w tą stronę,
używają go w różnych, ale to może opowiem w czasie tego.
Wtedy możemy gadać.
Opowiem o tym może w czasie tego wyjazdu do Brazylii, nie? Osobiście. No w każdym razie jest używane tutaj do potraw w Amazonii. Jest taka potrawa, nazywa się takaka i bardzo smaczna zresztą i wiesz, i można spotykać tutaj na targu i tak dalej, kupić, nie? A można sobie też w ogrodzie, że tak powiem, robić. To wołamy w takim razie Roberto, nie?
Roberto is here already.
Okay.
Before Roberto says anything, guys.
I'm sorry.
Who tried already this one?
I tried the first.
Anyone?
And I was
electricity, like battery.
And
like
I have a bottle at home.
Like a home battery, yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
So imagine
the tongue is hard.
When you swallow it, when you put it in your mouth and swallow it. Imagine 3 years ago, twice more stronger, more or less. Oh. And Leszek gave me this one.
Really interesting.
Bastardo.
It's not something I would drink every day, but it's really interesting, especially to show somebody that is not prepared for that.
Exactly.
That's expected at all.
Exactly.
For sure. Yeah. I think the electric daisy, the jambu flower, is something like it's a fun drink. It's something that it's very special, as you guys said, as Thomas said. It's not something that you're gonna take every day, but it's something to enjoy. People in Brazil have it like why in Brazil it's very hot, so people are drinking like tons of beers, very cold beers, and then in the middle they will just have like a little bit of jambu, so they clean their palates, change the flavors, and start all over in the beers again. I think like in maybe like in Belgium, people drink lots of beers as well, so like they can do it the same, you know. Okay. I'm not sure in Poland people drink beers, like not as much, I think so, but this is something that's very nice.
We drink a lot of beers.
Okay,
so then we get wine, then we get whiskey, rum, and we come back to beers.
Yeah, why not? And people like to do it in Brazil for like cocktails, because you can give a special sensation in a traditional cocktail as well. You don't need to make a jambu cocktail. You can make a Blood Mary, and you just put a sip of jambu, and something's gonna be. It's not gonna be as strong as if you take it like straight, but it will give you like a special feature, you know. Like, so this is very nice as well. Like, I like it a lot. So like for the production, actually we take in the north of Brazil, the jambu is something that grows almost all around between the cornfields and things like that. So people like used to plant jambu between seasons of corns, between seasons of different things they're planting, of manioc and things like that.
So they use for I've heard Leszek was talking. So they use like for cooking the leaves, the flowers for cooking for some things special from the north of Brazil.
Roberto, I was talking as aphrodisiac. See?
Yeah, for sure. So like, yeah. There's this special thing people used to do, like these how do you say? Eles fazem gel. Como é que fala isso? The gel, whatever.
Gel made of jambu. Yeah.
Leszek, you could tell me this before, because now I'm deep in the forest. So now what can I do now?
Yeah, for the production, we get the dried leaf, the dried flowers. Sorry, only the flowers, and then we make an infusion for something around 15 days on straight the cachaça. So we have to infuse it with the ABV that is going to be for the finished product, because there's much of a resin in the flowers, so we're not able to put some water or things like that. And the special thing comes from a substance called spilantol. This is something used for cosmetics and things like that, but it's totally normal to have it like for many things. He's like talking about whatever we were talking here. Follow away, Peter. What? He's telling me that he liked Pavet.
Pavel.
He said, I liked Pavel with the headset.
With the headset. Pavel is talking about you.
Pavel, yeah.
You're the winner.
Bye, Phil.
Yes, I am here.
So
this one, you have two Pavels, both with headphones.
Okay, yeah.
Someone has a lookalike.
The one of them is in Croatia now. Yes, Pavel, you have Croatia pictures behind you. Or not?
Year.
I'm not sure. This is Croatia.
Okay.
Croatia, yes.
Oh, this is just a dream vacation, yeah.
I was there last year, but not in Croatia, in Mallorca.
Mallorca, nice. So something different from the UBD Electric Daisy. Usually in Brazil, they infuse it like very low ABV because they drink it a lot. So for this project, we made something higher. We even have a version of it like over 40. It's like 43 or 45, something like that. But because it's something that just for fun, we didn't imagine that it should be like very strong or very things like that, or something like that. And I like the flavors because you have like it's not green, but it's salty at the same time. You have like some sweetness, but it's salty in the mouth. It's sort of a dry, and then the same time it goes like crazy. So like it's and even though I can describe many sensations I have, like everyone has a different sensation in the mouth. Põe o fone. Sorry.
For me, first impression was that it's very, very salty. A lot of saltiness, and then was exactly the feel of numbness.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
Interesting.
It's very nice. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah. What else? Any questions?
Guys,
Leszek?
Can you talk, Leszek?
Yeah. No, well, I know the jambu, so
he lives in the north of Brazil, yeah. So
yeah, so
it's easier for him to understand.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm super curious how it tastes.
Yeah.
So no, that's it.
I'm super curious how it tastes in the cocktail, but it's enough interesting for me to try it neat. So yes, it always kind of journey for me. You have it's super abnormal spirit.
Yeah.
Sure,
It's totally different. So I can imagine that when you have it in your stand, Mikolas, in Wrocław, probably everyone was super surprised. I'm totally sure about that.
No, totally. People were coming back like 5 times to have a sip and taste it again and again and again. Yeah, for sure.
That was me. I was one of who came and grabbed everyone who I met and come try jumbo.
Yes, exactly.
It was a pleasure having you guys. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So because Mikołaj, you told me that it's finished already. Yeah? It's not an available.
I haven't placed the order yet, but I'm gonna do, Leszek. We're gonna do soon. And if you still have some stock, for sure we'll take some point.
Perfect.
Along with others.
No, Jumbo is the product that we can always produce, so there is no limits. I think we've got like 50 something bottles already in the warehouse.
This one is 40 ABV, yes?
Yes.
Do you have any projects with higher ABV? 50
I don't have a project, but I have 200 liters of 43, which was made
only 3 more. I think about 15 more.
Well, we can do a special batch for Room Explorer.
Okay.
I think we could do it. Yeah, we could do. A Room Explorer, Jumbo, 100 bottles of 50. Yeah?
Aphrodisiac Room Explorer.
You can make it condensed also as a gel, so you can apply it in different places.
I have a name for that. Krzysiek Special.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Only how we said before, only fans.
Yeah.
Okay, why not?
Only fans, yeah.
So guys, this is the time you have to be near the end of this meeting. So if you have any questions for any, we have Pedro still here, Roberto, Leszek, or even me if you have any question. I'm here. So maybe you could ask you to choose, I don't know, top 3 of this evening for you. So which one was it?
Difficult for me would be 4. I mean, Daisy, for example, because it's so special. But about 3, I would say Alba, UBD, 60.5.
Yeah.
Eugenio, 8 years old.
Okay.
And very nice Santa Teresita.
Santa Teresina. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Because I'm a whiskey guy, so.
Yeah. I agree. Anyone else? Pavel?
I'm not sure if it's tastier, but Electric Daisy is definitely most interesting because it's not a taste, it's a sensation. It's like touching electrical fence.
Exactly. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Electric Daisy for you, Pavel?
Definitely most interesting both in sensation and smell. The Amburana was the best Amburana I know on palate, but the smell was just like every Amburana kind of. I guess it's so dominant
very similar,
that the smell is always the same. The taste was definitely more sophisticated, better done than the ones I've tried before.
Okay. Jacek, maybe? Yeah.
Yes, for me, the most surprising was the first one, Genio 16 years.
16. Okay.
Jekichiba, yeah.
Yeah.
It was very interesting, I think. I'm still also keen of Alba, and I'm waiting for tasting it in Daiquiri.
You don't know which one is it. You don't know which one because you have only number.
Try to count out because it's very good. Third, maybe Aguardiente maybe.
Yeah.
Rest is very good. Both ages, Santa Teresa and Eugenio, 8 years old, was excellent. But this is the something what you can find in any other, maybe not any, but in other drinks, other rums. You can find this Santa Teresa is very, very similar to that you said, to Barbados, to Guyana. But this one, what was the Alba and Ingenio 16 years old was something different.
Yeah.
So I like it most.
Yeah. Okay. Thomas wrote in the chat Santa Teresina, first, second Alba, third Aguardiente. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Second Pavel with in Croatia or
For me, best of the best is a Daisy, but it's out of contest.
Yeah, I agree.
Out of numbers. So the other three first is Ingenio 8 years, second Alba, and third Aguardiente.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Nice, very nice. Who else? Anyone else can vote?
What about you, Krzysztof? You didn't give your
Me?
opinion.
No. How to be a political? Wait a second. I liked Ingenio 8 years. I like it. I like Santa Teresina very much. It's very, very good. Daisy Jumbo, out of space. I like it.
Yeah.
I will buy it definitely. And Aguardiente,
Claudio.
Yeah, this one. This one for me was the best for me. Yeah, this one is 16. And Alba, sorry. Alba is also very, very good. Yeah. Sorry. So I have 4. Sorry. I'm a chief here. I can vote for 4.
So you are changing to a whiskey guy a little bit.
Okay.
So who else? Gregory said Aguardiente first, second Alba, and third place is Ingenio. 8 years old. Yeah,
Ingenio.
very nice, very nice. So yeah, anyone else want to vote? Michal, Gregory, Lenovo. I don't know who is Lenovo here. I really don't know it. I don't know. So guys, thank you very much. I appreciate for your time, really. Leszek, thank you very much. I appreciate to you for everything since years. You know that. So thank you for bring with you Roberto and Pedro. I hope we will work together about the trip to Brazil and to Colombia. So we will catch probably this month or next month, because this month you have Panama. Yeah. Do I remember?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to Panama and to Mexico straight after.
And Mexico. Yes. I remember it. I remember. Yeah. So yeah, I wish you all the best with the next bottlings. I wish you, Pedro, all the best with your next products. So I will follow you on Instagram. So I hope it will be on time with your new projects. Roberto, you are a very, very nice guy. Thank you for your which one was it? Ingenio, yeah, Ador.
Thank you. Nice. Thank you.
Awesome. It's very, very nice. Really, very, very nice. 16 years old was for me. I was surprised because this was exactly the product which I forgot that this Jequitibá gave not much color, not much flavor. the distillates. So yeah, so this was for me also a super surprise. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure for me having you guys. And sorry if I didn't, if I forgot to explain something. And feel free to send you guys some questions and whatever you can send me over back.
Yeah. So,
Kiki.
so
Kiki.
one more time, thank you very much. And now this is the moment we are switching to the little private conversation in Polish language. You can stay here if you wish, no problem. But you probably understand nothing because we just this kind of after meeting. Yeah. So
Okay,
this
no
is the
problem.
time when we are stop recording, stop sharing on Facebook. This is a private party. You can
Yeah,
stay
perfect.
here if you want.
No, thank you. I think I'll just play a little bit with my son here.
Perfect.
He's a little bit crazy here.
Perfect
Thank you.
choice.
That's
Perfect
important.
choice.
We know
Guys,
you.
Yeah.
thank you very much. I hope we
you.
will see you
Thank you
soon
so much.
together, and take care. Bye bye.
Hey, cheers. Bye bye.
Yes.